individuals. Are y'all with me? Look at somebody and say, let's get it together. Come on. So look at somebody else and say, let's get it together. Now, you might not be a part of this house, or you may not be a part of this ministry, but we're all a part of Christ's ministry. So before God can do a new thing in us, in our ministries, we got to get it together. And that means that whatever we got against each other, we need to talk it out, hash this thing out. Because the longer we leave the issue on the table, God, y'all ain't gonna talk to me. The longer we leave the issue on the table, the longer it's gonna take for God to begin to do the new thing. Y'all ain't talking to me up in here. The longer we leave the issue on the table, just walking around and ignoring it, acting like it doesn't exist, it's gonna take that much longer for God now to begin to release. Y'all ain't talking to me up in here. Got the devil holding things up in the ministry. No, he ain't holding things up in the ministry. It's us. We need to get our stuff together so that he can begin to do the new thing. Y'all ain't talking to me up in here. God says, I want to do it. But you got to work it out first. You got to work it out. Because if we don't work it out, the minute God begins to perform the new thing, we'll mess it up. Y'all ain't talking to me up in here. I tell them in our community, 9 out of 10 times when folks come into the community and they don't stay, it's not me and Lady Davis's fault. We don't run them back out the door. 9 times out of 10 it's the person that's sitting right next to you. Don't look at your neighbor. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. Don't you look at him. Don't you look at him. I wish you would look over here at me. I wish. Don't look at me. I dare her to look at me. If she's sneaking out over here, it's going to be me and her after service. That's just evidence that you need to work it out. 9 times out of 10, it ain't the pastors. It's the person sitting right next to you. We might have us an aching in the camp. We might have somebody that's not willing to lay it all on the altar. This chapter gave us to lay it all on the altar. Lay it all. Put it all out there. Don't hold that back. See, church folk don't like to let this stuff just be all publicized in the open. We don't like for folks to know that we got an issue. So we try to keep our stuff private, keep our stuff in the back office. But how many of you know that the more that we keep it private and keep it in the back office, that the devil can continue to grow and add and build onto that thing? And you wonder how it started off as a seed and now it's full blown. It's because you never brought it and put it on the altar. Sometimes that means that everybody got to see your mess before you. Y'all never talk about it. Sometimes that means that everybody got to take a peek into your life and see what your issues are, see what you're dealing with before you can really begin to look at that thing in a very sensible manner. Because as long as it's hitting, I ain't got to deal with it because nobody don't know. The only thing they see is my nice suit and my hat. The only thing they see is my shop. The only thing they see is my children. So they really don't know